The fire that erupted at Wangfuk Court in Tai Po on the 26th of November 2025 has become one of the most shocking and heartbreaking disasters in Hong Kong's modern history. What began as a routine afternoon in a densely populated public housing complex turned into a devastating inferno in a matter of minutes. The blaze is believed to have started on bamboo scaffolding and plastic construction mesh, materials commonly used in Hong Kong's renovation projects. These materials, while traditional and flexible, are also extremely flammable. Once the fire caught on the exterior covering, it spread with terrifying speed, climbing vertically up the towers and leaping horizontally from one block to another. Residents who were home at the time had almost no warning, and many found their escape routes blocked by thick smoke, collapsing debris, or intense heat. The human toll is staggering. At least 44 people lost their lives, making it the deadliest fire Hong Kong has faced in decades. One firefighter also lost his life while attempting to save residents trapped inside. As authorities combed through the charred remains of the buildings, hundreds of people remained unaccounted for, raising fears that the final death count could rise significantly. More than 900 residents were forced to flee, leaving behind everything they owned as they escaped to temporary shelters set up in community centers and nearby facilities. Witness accounts described scenes of chaos, families shouting for missing members, elderly residents unable to evacuate, and windows glowing orange as flames consumed entire floors. Rescue teams worked relentlessly, but they were met with overwhelming obstacles: extreme heat, collapsing scaffolding, falling glass, blocked stairways, and dangerous smoke conditions that complicated their efforts. This tragedy has triggered a wave of anger and sorrow across Hong Kong, as attention turns to the factors that allowed such a disaster to unfold. The bamboo scaffolding and protective netting used during renovation are now at the center of scrutiny. For decades, these materials have been part of the city's architectural identity, but their role in accelerating the fire has raised urgent questions about safety standards, oversight, and whether modernization has fallen behind the risks of high-rise living. Authorities quickly arrested 3 men connected to the renovation project, 2 company directors and a consultant, on suspicion of manslaughter. The arrests highlight growing suspicion that negligence or improper materials may have played a role, and the city has launched a full investigation to determine accountability. But this isn't the only shocking high-rise disaster the world has seen.